So, question. Have you seen Emily Noel 83's video, her new tag video she made? And it is geared towards like telling a few things makeup related that you've improved on in the last like set number of years. You say 5 things, you pick a time period, say 5 areas that you've improved or changed on regarding your makeup skills, and share them with everybody. And I love this video, and I'm of course a huge supporter of her, but I thought I have to do that when I saw her video. So I just thought it would be really fun to do. Hopefully I'm not going to ramble, but I'm kind of like passionate about this subject. I'm all about like being positive and sharing ideas and tips and tricks. So I have 5 things here, and I'm going to go back about 5 years or so. Some are actually related to like since I was a teenager and all that, but I have been watching YouTube for like 4 or 5 years. I've only been making videos for about a year myself, but I've been like big into watching videos for the last few years, and there have just been so many changes in the way that I'm applying my makeup now. So the first one is the use of brushes. I had like a blush brush before I started watching YouTube videos. I never used eye brushes or anything like that. I honestly, like, it's not just that I didn't know how, but it never occurred to me to use them. I just didn't know. So I would always use like the sponge tip applicators that came with like the drugstore eyeshadow palettes and all that. Which there's nothing wrong with those, I don't think. You know, it's whatever you like. But I just find now that I've started using brushes, some things are just so much easier with brushes. Like I have a really hard time blending with sponge tip applicators. They're fine for me to like pack on color like to your lid, but I have a lot of trouble blending with them. The brushes have just taken me to a different level just for me personally with applying makeup. Next would be winged eyeliner. Again, I just never tried it. I didn't really know. I mean, I would just use like a pencil liner. I was scared of liquid liner. Scared to death of it. Never tried it before. I just used a pencil liner and I would just line my upper lash line and I was good to go. And when I started watching YouTube again, you know, people are winging out their eyeliner, and I was like, that's the coolest thing ever. And so, of course, I bought liquid liner, gel liner, tried those. It was a disaster, like complete disaster, but I did it anyway, and I just kept practicing at it. You know, I'll look back at pictures or my own YouTube videos from like a year ago. I'll look back and I'm just mortified by what I see. But I mean, it's just because it really does take practice, and a lot of practice for me. I'm finally fairly comfortable with it. Like I usually can get my eyes pretty even. It just gives your eyes a completely different look than, you know, if you just didn't wing out your liner. Just, you know, it's good for a change every once in a while, and I love it. And I'm so glad that I'm more comfortable with it now. The next 2 are actually, I have these in common with Emily. She also named these 2, and I'm not trying to like copy her or anything. It just so happens that these are 2 things that I've improved on as well. And so one is false lashes. And again, all these, you know, before YouTube, I never wore false lashes. And I never really even had the desire to. They were just a totally foreign concept to me. I figured it would just be a lot of trouble, and how could they even look halfway decent, right? Like, how can you just put them on your lashes and they're fine? And so I tried them, and again, complete and utter disaster. I mean, I would get so mad because I just could not get them on my lash line to save my life. I tried and tried and tried, and I could not do it. And just, again, finally, after practice, it's a lot easier now. And I mean, I'm wearing them today, obviously. But I just love them. If you're going for a certain look, I mean, there's nothing like putting on a pair of awesome false lashes and rocking them. Fourth would be skincare. Like in high school and that sort of thing, I would just wash my face just to cleanse it, you know, to get everything off that I had on it that day. And then a few years ago, my skin got really, really dry, just all the time. Summer and winter, it's dry all the time. And it was really uncomfortable. So I started to moisturize, and that's a huge part of my life now. I love moisturizing. But I was just doing it so that my skin would be comfortable. But then I started learning about like, kind of like skincare preservation and anti-aging and that sort of thing. And I'm pretty into that now. Like, honestly, before I did not know that pulling on your skin and being kind of rough with your eye area would cause wrinkles. I'd never heard that before. I had no clue until I started doing more research and again watching these videos and that sort of thing. So now I'm very careful with my skin, and especially my eye area. I'm always looking for the next best eye cream or anti-aging cream. And especially now that I'm in like my late 20s, I really want to kind of go into the prevention mode. And I'm really into that now. Like, I go to bed every night looking like an oil slick because I have so much like moisturizer and stuff on my face. And the last one might sound kind of weird, and it is kind of weird, but the fifth thing that I want to talk about is kind of pride / acceptance of liking makeup. And I know that sounds totally crazy, but before I was honestly kind of like embarrassed to be seen applying makeup or like touching up or even like talking about makeup. And I don't know why. You all probably think this girl's crazy, but like in high school and that sort of thing, and college, I mean really just a couple years ago, because that was a lot more than 5 years ago. I remember picture day, I would really need to like touch up because I had gotten oily, and I remember sitting in line to get my picture taken, and like all kinds of other girls had their powder out and were like, you know, blotting their face and that sort of thing. And I was too embarrassed to do it. So of course I'm oily in my picture. And now I'm like, why didn't I just powder my skin like everyone else and just do it? And I don't know the answer to that. I don't know why. And even like now in my 20s, when I started watching YouTube videos and really getting into the whole makeup thing, like when I would show up with like a new look or my new winged liner or something like that, and people asked me about it, I was honestly kind of embarrassed to say, well, I learned it on YouTube. You know, like I watch YouTube videos of people doing their makeup. I felt really weird about saying that. And then especially when I started making videos, and this was just a year ago, I was hesitant to tell people I make YouTube videos. I put makeup on myself and I upload it to the internet. Oh, and especially where I live, not a lot of people do that really, and yeah. But I'm totally over it now. I embrace my makeup obsession, and pretty much everyone who knows me knows it now. So yeah, that was kind of weird, I know, but anyway, I don't think there's anything wrong with it because it's not like a vanity thing for us. You know, we just love makeup, and that's okay. It makes us feel better. So anyway, I hope I didn't ramble on too much, and I really hope you all liked the video. And I think this is an awesome tag idea. I would love to read your comments on the things that you've improved on in the last few years. Thank you so much for watching, and you all have a great day.